Good morning children, welcome to the class. So children, today we will start chapter number 5, creating web page using HTML. So in this chapter we will discuss about create web page using the HTML, then how to draw horizontal or color the lines, then marquee effects, what do you mean by marquee effects, change the background color, set background images, create tables, header, footer, header, paragraph, line breaks, then how to change the font of your text, font size, color, then how to add a comments in HTML, how to insert images, create an order and order list, insert hyperlink. This all we will discuss today. Today means in this chapter. So come to the introduction part. You know how to create a new HTML document, save and view it in a browser. That last class we had discussed this. So HTML is the language of web page designing. It is very simple yet a powerful tool. It does not need any compilation process. The web browser acts as a compiler for the HTML documents. So here, last class we had discussed about how to create a HTML document, how to save it and how to view it in a browser. So it is used for web page designing. Web page designing means that website you are knowing. Suppose Amazon.com you are knowing, www.amazon.com. That is a website name. If you are opening that website, different pages are there that link with the home page you are knowing that home page, different pages are linked there one by one. If you are clicking the next, or if you are want to selecting any categories to open the next page, this page is known as a web pages. And in a website, multiple web pages are connected in a website, and this is a very simple program, and it does not need any compilation process. Means other programming languages are having a compiler or interpreter to compile the to check the line of program. Means this all the interpreter and compiler will check the line of program what you had written. If any line error is there, then the compiler or interpreter will show the error, that line you are having error means mistake, that you have to clear it first and then will show the output. But in this HTML, it is not having a compilation, it is not having any compiler interpreter, but the browser act as a compiler for the HTML document. Means browser means if you want to display your output with the help of browser, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, there if you are having any code written or any mistake you are finding there, the browser will show you the mistake. Not at the browser will give the information about your mistake, but the browser will show as it is what you had written the program. It will not show any error, but it shows that if all the programs which you had typed, that program will be as it is, that program will be displayed in the browser. It means it shows a error that you had written wrong in some line. So you have to check by or where you had written wrong, and you have to correct by yourself. Then come to the structure of an HTML document. First of all, you have to write a HTML under an angular bracket. Yes. Then after that you have to write head. See here head is written. Then after that you have to write a title tag. Under that dot is written there. There you have to give any title name, welcome or introduction, or this is my first web page, like this you have to give. Then afterwards you have to close the title. Last class we had discussed about the empty tag and non-empty tag. Empty tag means that tag is not having a close tag, end tag, and non-empty tag means that tag is having a open tag and end tag. So here the title, head, HTML, body, this are all the non-empty tag. Non-empty tag means the tag is having open tag and end tag. So here after writing a title, you have to close the title tag with the help of slash. Then after that close the head, because if you want to give any heading to your web browser, means while displaying the program, while displaying the web page, creating a web page, if you want to give some introduction or some heading, so in between the head tag you have to write a title tag. In between the head tag you have to write a title tag, or under that title tag you have to give the title, means which title you want to display on the web browser screen. Then after completing the head tag, start a body tag. Dot is this printed here. It means there you have to write a program. Means suppose if you want to show the, by default the browser web page is white. If you want to change the color of that white color into pink color, if you want to write something on that particular page, there all the codings are all the codings that we will be written we will be write under the body open tag and body end tag. Okay, then cross the body tag, end the body tag and end the HTML tag. Then let us learn some other things about HTML. First of all, adding a headers. Headers are like the chapter heading of a book. You can use 6 different headers in your web page, but you may not use more than 3 at a time. Header tag is written as HN or close HN, means header is a non-empty tag, means it is having a head tag, it is having a open tag and end tag. So it indicates as n, where you can write a number 1 to 6. So at a time you have to use only 3 heading. Means how to add a header there, means following the step is given here. So first of all you have to write a tag HN after the body tag. Means after the body tag you have to write H1, H2, H3, any number you give. So under that you have to write any word, means it is written here my word. So how to write this? It is given here in this picture. See, head tag body under H1 my word, then H1 close, then hello, this is my first web page, body tag close and HTML close. So how the output will come? See here, my word means header H1 we are using. So header H1 size will be displayed here under a my word, and we had not given any size to hello, this is my first web page. So hello, this is my first web page, printed as it is what we had written there, and then it changed the size of my word because we had taken here the H1 header tag. Like this you have to write H2, then next line S3, like this you have to write and do the practical. Then practical in computer lab, it is given here. First of all question, this question we'll do afterwards. Then adding a paragraph. Adding a paragraph means in a notebook how to write a paragraph. You are knowing first paragraph how to write, then second paragraph how to write. You are knowing the how to write a paragraph. Same as it is where if you want to write type in the program, if you want to display your paragraph in the web browser, so you have to use a P tag. P tag means P tag is used for paragraph writing. So first of all you have to type a P, then P tag, if under that P tag you have to write a paragraph. See, it is given here how to write. P, it is written here under the box C. P, it is written here, then hello, this is my first web page, let us learn more tags, attributes, values. Then here we are closing a paragraph, means that browser at the time of displaying the output, the browser will read where the P tag is started. Then where the P tag is started, the browser will understand about the it is a paragraph, then browser will be displaying in the pattern of paragraph, and where the browser is seeing it is closing the paragraph here, the paragraph is here closing with the help of slash tag, the browser will be close the paragraph here. Like this the paragraph will be displayed for you. Okay, like this the paragraph is used. Then next, adding line break. Adding line break means in a HTML program you have to give instructions in each and every line. If you are not giving instruction each and every line, the browser will not understand about your line, then it will display as it is without any instructions. Means if you had written 1, 2, 3, 4, means point number 1 you had written something, point number 2 you had written something, 3 you had written something. So as it is, the browser will be not showing in your output. Means 3 line if you had written, the browser will display in a single line all the 3 lines, 1, 2, 3 in a single line the browser will be displayed. So you have to mention a BR tag. BR tag means it is used for break line. Means first line, first number 1 you had written, and then you had written the line, then after that you had written BR tag. See here what we had. See, paragraph it is written here, hello, this is my first web page. BR tag is written here. Then under After that br tag, let us learn more about tags, attributes and values, then paragraph close. Here we are giving instructions browser to change the line. If you are not given the br tag after that, this after the first line, it means the browser will not understand to change the line, and the browser will display it in a single line, all hello, this is my first web page, let us learn more about tags, attributes and value. Like this the browser will display. And if you had given a br tag, if you are given the br tag, it means the browser will display. After seeing the br tag, the browser will understand, means here we have to break the line, and then again the next content we have to display in the next line. So after reading this br tag, the browser will be turned to next line. So here, see here, hello, this is my first web page. In the program we had written hello, this is my first web page. After that we had written the br tag. While writing the br tag, the browser will be change the line and return let us learn more text and values. Yes, like this it will display. Okay, if you are having any doubt, then ask children, because this is a programming topic, and if you are having any doubt, then ask. Then horizontal rules we discuss in the next class. Thank you.